Today we are replacing front brake pads and rotors on my 2008 Dodge Grand Caravan. I'm replacing the rotors because the steering wheel shakes when I'm braking, especially on hills. The rotors are warped and they're too small for me to machine. So the first thing you want to do, jack it up. Before you jack it up, set the emergency brake so it doesn't roll down the hill. Take the wheels off and then take these two 12mm bolts out so you can pull the caliper out of your way. Then we have to come in here, take these two bolts out so we can get this bracket off, then we should be able to slide the rotor. Once I have this caliper off, I use the old brake pad as a cushion and then the large channel locks to compress the piston back in so there's room for the new brake pads to go in. Good. So once you get these two 21mm bolts out, you can remove the caliper bracket and then take the rotor out. Mine was stuck. I had to bang on it with a hammer. Make sure that you bungee the caliper out of your way so it's not dangling by the brake line, because that can damage the brake line. Since I'm replacing this rotor, I'm not worried about hammering on it, but if you were reusing this, then probably be more gentle. Before you put the new rotor in place, I always clean it with brake cleaner or soap and water. Sometimes the parts people put a film on it, which can give you smoke. So scrub it down, put the new one on. I have it held in place by a lug nut and a clamp just so it doesn't woggle on me. Then I put the bracket back in place, slide the new brake pads in. Pay attention to which one has the clip so that you put them back the right way. Also make sure that the brake pad faces the rotor, because these can go in backwards and you won't stop so well. Then we slide the caliper back over the top. Put these two bolts back in place, and once you have everything back together, make sure you go inside, pump the brake pedal so that you get the piston back out and you're not riding across the street into your neighbor's house. Might need to get a 15mm wrench to counterhold while you tighten this if this guy inside keeps spinning. So make sure everything's tight. Jane will pump the brakes. You can see the piston. Keep pumping, coming back out. Just make sure on your first road test that you back out slowly and have brakes. What do you want to say?